12 News, your local election headquarters. We are now less than 3 weeks out from Rhode Island's primary election.
Yeah, and last night the candidates for mayor of Providence squared off in a debate right here in our 12 News studios. Gonzalo Cuervo, Nerva LaFortune, and Brett Smiley all discussing how they would handle some of the pressing issues facing the capital city, including the state takeover of the public schools and also the rising cost of housing, as well as the city's massive pension shortfall.
Kate Walsh joins us live in studio right now with a recap. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, guys. The candidates, Nerva LaFortune, Gonzalo Cuervo, Brett Smiley, all Democrats running for Providence mayor, each with a different professional background. And this debate gave them a chance to show how they differ from each other, especially on the topic of rent control. The rising cost of housing forcing some people to find a place to live outside the city. They're getting priced out. So Brett Smiley has said he won't set a cap on how much landlords can raise rents because that would negatively impact them. Cuervo has laid out a plan setting a 4% increase cap on rent, and LaFortune left it open-ended, saying it needs to be a conversation with landlords and tenants.
By creating a new tier of benefits, I hear from more and more families who tell me that they make too much money to qualify for the affordable housing units, but not enough money to actually pay the rent.
By realigning our strengths, by realigning our resources, by modifying our zoning laws to facilitate the development of more housing.
To come up with a plan that actually makes sense, that helps people who are renting and who can no longer afford to live in the city of Providence, but also the landlords.
The candidates also addressed the state's $1.2 billion pension shortfall. Sorry, not the state, the city. And they were quizzed on how much they know about city finance numbers. You can find all of that online right now at WPRI.com. And then the next half hour, we'll look at how the candidates addressed the state takeover of Providence Public Schools. Live in the studio, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.
Top story this half hour, 12 News, your local election headquarters. 3 candidates for Providence mayor going head-to-head last night in our hour-long live televised debate.
Gonzalo Cuervo, Nerva LaFortune, and Brett Smiley squaring off on a number of topics ranging from the Providence school system to rent control to pension funding and even some questions that showed a little more of their personality. Kate Walsh is joining us live with what the candidates had to say last night.
Well, the state takeover of Providence schools 3 years ago was one of the most important topics for Providence residents, whether they're parents or simply taxpayers. All 3 candidates are Democrats, so this debate gave them a chance to show what sets them apart from the others on this topic. Now, all 3 candidates said they did not believe the state takeover of schools had lived up to expectations and that it's really time for the city to get control back. When asked to grade the takeover, Smiley gave it an incomplete. LaFortune teetered between a D and a C, and Cuervo gave it a D. It's one thing to react to what's been done already, but as mayor, they would need to come up with a plan for the future. The candidates were asked what one concrete step is that they would take to improve schools.
Bring the stakeholders together, including the state as well as our city officials, parents, as well as community members, to set a plan so that we can responsibly transition the schools back to local control. This takeover, what was promised was that it would be a partnership, but unfortunately what we would have seen is controversy after controversy.
Put Providence on a pathway for universal pre-K citywide. Early childhood education is critical. It improves student outcomes for a student's entire education. When I served as Governor Raimondo's chief of staff, we put the state on a path to early childhood universal pre-K. The city needs to come up with its share.
Ensuring that the hundreds of millions of dollars that we've borrowed through bonds at the city and state level to improve our schools is being utilized effectively and efficiently to rebuild our crumbling school infrastructure in a way that not only restores the buildings, but prepares them for a 21st century learning environment.
Our colleague and debate moderator Steph Machado outlines what she believes are 5 key takeaways from the debate. You can find that now on our website at WPRI.com. Live in the studio, I'm Kate Walsh, 12 News.